Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello Tigers, today on Paw Print Live we've got a number of announcements.
Before we start this message today, I just want to say I apologize about my sweatiness and messy hair. I just got done dropping a triple-double in the same young gym with my fellow classmates Connor O'Brien and Noah Kaboski. You know who you are. So important messages today, fall sports, leadership, recycling, and tractor safety.
After that, we've got a final goodbye for three very important people.
First though, are you ready for a fish fry?
Go to the egg room today after school to help fillet fish. No experience is needed.
They've got master filleters on hand to help you learn.
Everything will be filleted, eaten, and cleaned up by 5.
Mark it on your calendar, that's fish fry in the egg room today after school.
Mr. Markart is going to be busy this summer.
There's a little tractor safety course on June 20th through the 22nd.
If you're interested, talk to Mr. Markart for the details.
That's tractor safety course June 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Mr. Markart is the contact.
Are you planning on joining girls golf, swim team, cheerleading, volleyball, soccer, cross country, or football?
It's your last chance to sign up for fall sports.
Fill out the Google form you got from Miss Tennant, to get your name on the list.
Let's change gears.
Your laptop is gone and you're noticing your backpack is extra full of extra supplies. You won't need any more.
What do you do?
Give them to Mr. Anderson.
If you have notebooks, binders, or folders you no longer need, remove any of your personal papers and put them on the shelf outside of Mr. Anderson's room.
2 announcements to go.
If you're a current or new student enrolled in Slowey's leadership course next year, there's summer meetings on August 17th at 12:30 at the high school.
They'll be prepping for freshman field day, so check your email for more info or check in with Miss Slowey before you leave for the summer.
Finally, this is paramount, Miss Stevens, importance.
If you're in SRL or Paw Print Live next year, check your email from Mrs. Teedens.
We've got a few events this summer and we need you to sign up for our Remind group to keep you updated.
That's next year's SRL and Paw Print Live staffers. Check your email and sign up.
Well, that's all for this year.
For Paw Print Live, I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Wyatt.
Stay tuned as we say goodbye to 3 very important people.
I do not have one favorite memory about Mr. Plaza, but some of the things that I like to remember him by is his endless knowledge of high school basketball as well as fantasy football. You know, that just drove me insane sometimes because I could never win. His questionable fashion choices are definitely something that I'll remember. Those Marquette basketball shorts, you know what I'm talking about, Plaza. Please burn them. Our endless discussions about stuff that doesn't even matter, our constant what ifs, playing chip and putt at practice, and always having to bring Plaza chocolate milk from Quick Trip is something that I'll remember after he is gone.
I have many fond memories of Mr. Plaza. I've had him for a ton of different math classes, and for someone that does not like math, he has made all of the classes super interesting and understandable, which, like, hats off to him for doing that. I could never. But my fondest memory of Mr. Plaza actually is having him as an advisor for the Tiger Investment Club. And it's this year. After our annual Tiger Investment Club, we all went to Dairy Way and we just hung out and we got to talk. He kind of told us about his plans for next year, which was really nice. And then he insisted on buying, like, the club a little sundae to share because it was, like, his favorite one and we had to try it. But yeah, it was really nice.
My favorite memory with Mr. Plaza was the bus rides home from golf and all the stories he'd tell us.
I gotta say, my senior JV golf season, simply because we always had a lot of fun, whether it was laughing at each other on the bus ride, on the course, or just in general. We always had a lot of fun. And he's like super down to earth, so you can talk to him about pretty much anything. And he's always got great advice.
My favorite memory about Mr. Plaza is definitely just, him being him. He's always been like a father figure to me. I've always looked up to him in so many ways, and I'm gonna miss him so much next year. I just like to think of all the memories of Michael Jesse bringing in food to our AP calculus class, and then you having some amazing catchphrases, Mr. Plaza. I hope you'll never forget.
My favorite memory with Miss Shane is when we quote movies in her lunch and learn, like 10 Things I Hate About You, She's the Man, and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
I don't really have like a favorite memory with her, but I like going into her lunch and learn, and she always has like a movie that I love watching, like She's the Man or 10 Things I Hate About You, which are like one of my favorite movies. But yeah.
My favorite memory would probably be the time that my shoe broke and we were running around trying to find stuff to fix my shoe, and then I ended up just walking around without shoes on for a while.
Honestly, probably all the times that, like, every time she's heard me and my friends just say something, like, out of pocket, and then she always just looks at us. Or she's, like, she can always hear everything and stuff like that.
My favorite memory would probably be that she'd just let me go in there and work whenever I wanted to. Because, like, if we didn't had a sub and I didn't want to be in there. And she was just super sweet, so.
My favorite thing about Miss Halstead is her recollection of like when people's birthdays are. I remember she always makes these cute little boxes with a bunch of candy in it for your birthday, and it's really sweet.
Making shamrock shakes with Miss Halstead.
The best thing about Miss Halstead was she showed up to work every day with a smile on her face, and she not only helped the special education kids, but also helped everyone else that needed it, and she played a big part in the community also.
My favorite thing about Miss Halstead is, I don't know, whenever I go to see her or talk to her, I see her in the halls, or sometimes I creep into her classroom. She always has a smile on her face, and she's always happy to talk to students.